What is up, y'all? It's your girl, AK. Today, we're going to get a little piece of Mexico in LA. We are talking about Cemitas Poblanas today. Cemitas, you could say it's the relative of like a torta, maybe la prima de un pampazo. It's basically bread with some fillings inside. It's really good. It's larger than my face. Let's get to know a little bit about the history. All right, Cemitas Poblanas, y'all. Historians have found trace of the word semita in the notes of the City Council of 1696. That's so long ago, right? But semita, where does it come from? Now, it's known that the relationship comes from the Jewish-Spanish bread, semita. There, it's spelled S-E-M-I-T-A. So, ¿qué pasó? Of course, that bread was brought over by los conquistadores, and the city of Puebla made it its own. So semita bread is different in that it isn't cooked with butter or yeast, so it doesn't actually raise or inflate as much. It's only cooked with water, flour, and salt. That's one of the reasons why it's also known to last about 3 to 8 months. Which makes it really popular. Also, they use sesame seeds on top. It adds decor. Back in the day, they used to make little animals or even put maps on the top of the bread, but it also gives it a nice little crunch. Okay, so that's the bread semita. Now, semitas as a dish, what happens is that they open it, they slice it in half like a torta, right? And it's based with avocado, then a ton of cheese, and then whatever meat or, sometimes it's chiles rellenos, other additional thing that you want inside of it, which makes it a big stack of a bite. I feel like semitas are about 15 centimeters in diameter, so larger than my face. All right, y'all, so now we've actually come to a food truck here in the street of Los Angeles. It's very popular, actually. It's a semita food truck, and we're gonna order some semitas to try. Let's go check it out. So as we approach the food truck, what we can see on the top is a different type of semitas. So we have semita de cecina, semita de carne enchilada, de queso de puerco, de jamón, del pastor, de milanesa, which is a very popular one. But essentially, they are all the same, and what changes is your choice of meat. ¿Y tiene salsita también? Sí. Ah, okay, sí. Para que me pique bien. All right, y'all, so as we wait, we're going to talk about the importance of the state of Puebla. Now, there's also a city in Puebla called Puebla, so you're going to consider it Puebla, and that is about 2 hours southeast of Mexico City, which is very important, right? It's the capital of Mexico. So what happens is that Puebla is also where the French tried to invade Mexico, and the Battle of Puebla occurred in which Mexico won, and that is the holiday we know as Cinco de Mayo. All right, y'all, so this has been a total street-style experience. We went to a food truck to get our semita, and now we are sitting in the back of a car in the trunk so we can get a nice, good bite. Now, the semita, as you can see, has a semita bread, and you can see the little sesame seeds on top, just sprinkled, so it's gonna give me a nice crunch. Inside, I asked for milanesa, so the milanesa is breaded and then fried. It's gonna be extra good. And then we have queso rallado here, and as you can see, el chile chipotle and avocado at the very base. So let's try it out. Also, let's not forget the spice. Para empezar bien. A ver. Let's have a bite here. As I said, bigger than my face. Let's check it out. I can tell that the bread is freshly made because it's really soft on the inside. So it's kind of cool that it has that, right? On the outside, it's nice and crunchy, but on the inside, it's nice and soft, and you could smell. It's like walking by a bakery. It smells really fresh. And also the cheese. Este queso rallado, I want to say it's queso oaxaqueño, so actually this cheese has a little bit of salt to it. So that's where you get a lot of that flavor. And honestly, I got a little spiced out by chile, but this was a perfect bite. But yeah, y'all, this is a semita. What do you think? I think the cool thing about Mexican gastronomy is that a lot of these dishes, a lot of tacos, a lot of street food is considered lower class food. It's not like fine dining. But the thing is that it's so rich in history, and I know there's a huge push in Mexican culture to bring a lot of those like comidas más cotidianas, like house food that's like grind, you know, where you use the what is it? El molcajete? Mortar and pesto, I think is what you say in English, to bring a lot of those traditions into the fine dining experience, because our food has a lot of flavor, it has a lot of rich history, and it should be given credit. So I think Cemitas are the bomb, and I think you should all get one. And if you're ever in Puebla, make sure to have a Cemita, because they are Cemitas Poblanas.